Good morning, student. Today I explain for quadratic equation. Okay, let's start for quadratic equation. First, what is quadratic equation? Quadratic quadratic equation. Here, quad, Q-U-A-D. Quad means two. Means which equation has two power. This type of called quadratic equation. Just standard form of quadratic equation. Standard form of quadratic equation. Ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0, where a, b and c are real number, where a not equals to 0, because if put a equals to 0, then this is a not quadratic equation, this is called a linear equation. Okay, then first second topic is what is difference between quadratic equation and quadratic expression. What is difference between quadratic equation and expression? Quadratic equation. Quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. Equation means left hand side, right hand side equals to 0. This is a quadratic equation. But expression, quadratic expression. Equals to ax square plus bx plus c. Without equals to 0, this is called expression. If equals to 0, this is called quadratic equation. For some quadratic equation example, the question is the product of two consecutive integers is 306. We need find the integer. How can find this question? First, what is integer? Integer means all negative numbers and all positive number is called integer. Just -3, this is integer. 4, this is integer. 6, this is a integer. Then how can find the product of two integer is 306. Integer negative number and positive number also. Okay, then let's find how can find this question. First, let integer is x and second integer, either you let x plus 1, either you let x minus 1. I let x plus 1. Just product means multiplication, both integer product. Product means multiplication, multiply. Then product multiply. Then x according to question x into x plus 1 equals to 306. Then x square you multiply x equals to 306. Then x square plus x minus 306. This is a quadratic equal because quadratic equation standard form ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. Here a value is 1, P value is 1 and C value is negative 306. Then next I explain how can find out the quadratic equation roots and other things. Next, find quadratic equation solution. Quadratic equation solution. This quadratic equation solution find two types, two method. First is a solution of quadratic equation by factorization method. And second is solution of quadratic equation by completing square. Okay, quadratic equation find two types of two method. First, two types. First, solution of quadratic equation by factorization method. Second method is solution of quadratic equation by completing square. Now one by one I explain you. First I explain solution of quadratic equation by factorization method. Now start for first method, solution of quadratic equation by factorization. First, what is factor? Factor means any number which numbers divide the remainders come 0, this is called factor. Just 6. Then 1 factor, because if you divide 1, 6 remainders comes 0. 2 is also factor, because if divide for 2 then remainders 0. 3 is factor, 3 also factor, because if you divide 3 remainders 0. 4 is not factor, because if you divide 4 remainders comes. Okay, then 5 also not factor. 6 is also factor. Then 1 2 3 6, this is called factor. Then question solution by quadratic equation by factorization. Then how can solve this question? Just given a simple example I give. X square minus 5x plus 6 equals to 0. This is a quadratic equation, because here ax square, this is a standard form of quadratic square, ax square bx plus c equals to 0. Okay, then this is called quadratic equation because the power is 2. This is base, this is called power is base 2, this is called quadratic equation. Then how can find first term a and c, you multiply first term and last a and c multiply. Then here x square minus 5x plus c equals to 0. Okay, then here x nothing, they given this a 1. Then 1 into 6 equals to 6. Then you find 2 factor, then middle term add या subtract, this come for 5 and first and last term multiply, then come for 6. Then what number? Only I need 6. Then either 1 and 6. How can multiply come factor for 6? 1 into 6, either 2 into 3. There are only 2. Either you multiply 1 into 6, either you multiply 2 into 3. Then come equals to 6. I need only 6. Then if I add 1 plus 6, then come for 7. But I need only negative 5. I need only negative 5. But if you add 1 plus 6, then come for 7. Then again 2 plus 3. Then come for 5. Then here x square minus 5x plus 6 equals to 0. There I need 2 and 3. But I need negative 5. Then what you need? Then x square minus 5x plus 6 equals to 0. Then I need negative 5. And then I find out negative 2 and negative 3. Because if negative add negative, things come negative. Positive, negative, always come negative. Either negative come, either positive come. Negative plus positive, always come positive, yeah, negative. Okay, but positive plus positive always come for positive. Okay, but here I need negative 2, negative 3. Then here I factor x square minus 5x plus 6 equals to 0. X square minus 2x minus 3x plus 6 equals to 0. Here x square, x, 2x. Here you common put x. X minus negative 2. Here negative 3 you common put. X negative 2 equals to 0. Here these are both are common, then here you common put x minus 2. And here x minus 3 equals to 0. Then here x minus 2 equals to 0. X minus 3 equals to 0. Here x equals to 2. Here x equals to 3. These are two solution of this quadratic equation, 2 and 3. Sometimes come for positive numbers, sometimes come for negative numbers, sometimes come for one positive, one negative, some come for imaginary solution. Then next topic for second type of method of find of solution of. This is the second example for factorization method. How can solve this question for by factorization method? First, what is standard form quadratic equation? Ax square plus bx plus c. Right? Then you multiply first a and c. What is a? A value is root 2. What is c value? C value is 5 root 2. If you multiply, then come root 2 into 5 root 2, then come for 10. Okay, then middle term is 7x. Then what factors come? 10. Either factors come 2, 5. Either 1 into 10. If you multiply 2 into 5, then come 10. Either 1 into 10. There are two possibilities only. Then you add 2 plus 5, then come 7. But if you add 1 plus 10, then not come, this is come 11. This is not valid, this is valid. Then equation is come 2x square plus 2x plus 5x plus 5 root 2 equals to 0. Here root 2 you write 2 equals to, you write 2 into root 2. Then here write 2x square plus root 2 into root 2x plus 5, same you write 5 equals to root 5 into root 5. Then 5 root 5 into root 5 plus 5 root 2 equals to 0. Here put common root 2x. If here put, then x plus root 2. Here you put root 5 common. No, here no need root 5. Here 5x only. Then x, here common put 5, x plus root 2 equals to 0. Here x plus root 2, x plus root 2 common, you put 12. And root 2x plus 2x plus 5 equals to 0. Then x plus root 2 equals to 0. X equals to negative root 2. Root 2x plus 5 equals to 0. X root 2x equals to negative 5. X equals to negative 5 by root. This is one solution. This is second one, because this is a quadratic